Innovative.
Moving with the homies. Of course, I appreciate the underrated top five. I think that makes fucking anyway. Most definitely.
Welcome back to another episode of Hooping with the Homies. Hoops with the Homies. Actually, let's keep it right. Hoops with the Homies. I'm RJ.
What's the deal? It's Breezy, man. We just talking hoop with the homies. What's going on with you, Mom?
It's good. Moan Pro Hustle.
DJ Bryant. It's been a long time, fellas.
It's been a long time. We covering everything from AAU to the pros. We first things first. We definitely got to give a shout out to Baron Davis, BD.
Big shout out.
Shout out.
Gave us a shout out after he saw the clip of talking about the most underrated point guards of all time, and he's definitely up there. So shout out to BD. Tap in. You got to come up here one of these days.
Please
you got to come up here one of
us.
these days and chop it up with us. We got a lot of things to talk about. But
for real.
Speaking of a lot of things to talk about, we got to dive in straight to this Western bracket. It's kind of ugly.
Definitely.
It's kind of ugly.
The Western changed about
West
7
is ugly.
times.
It changed every day.
Number 1 seed.
It changed every day. So I don't remember who I said prior who was gonna be
number 1.
You said it was gonna be the Grizzlies.
Grizzlies.
You had
I did say
Grizzlies
Grizzlies.
ones, Warriors too. I remember that shit.
I did have Grizzlies. Yeah, you on my shit, huh?
I remember your shit.
Stay on my
I
shit.
remember your shit.
That's the crazy part.
But shit, they number 2. They doing pretty good.
So we got
But Nuggets is not.
Denver. We got Memphis. We got Sacramento at 3. That's crazy.
They've been playing.
No,
Wait.
they
Don't go too
hooping,
far with
bro.
it. Real quick. Sacramento, they've been playing
hooping,
well
bro.
all year so far. You feel me? And
Sabonis.
I definitely been surprised. Sabonis, Fox.
That's cool. It's still crazy.
You think they go keep it up and go to the playoffs?
Yeah, they're going to the playoffs.
No.
No, yeah, they're going to the playoffs.
They're going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
We more than halfway
could-
through the year.
But it's also time for the big dogs. That's like, let's say,
The big dogs.
hey, you got the Lakers that you can't count
Don't
certain teams out.
Nah, you
feel
can't
what I'm
count
saying?
the Lakers,
The
bro.
Suns.
We haven't been healthy. We
the
haven't been
Suns,
healthy.
The
Let's relax.
Trailblazers. One of your favorites, the Trailblazers.
Come on, man.
Minnesota and the play-in.
So who?
Hey,
so
we where we need to be. That's exactly where we need to be.
who of this? Because I mean, we
yeah.
got 8 for the bracket, and then 9 is 9, 10, 11, 9, 10 for the play-in.
Yeah, 10 plays,
So-
7, 9 plays 8.
So who are we most shocked with so far? Or who's in the top 10 or who's out the top 10? Who are we most shocked with right now?
I'd say the Kings for me.
The Suns. The fact the Suns aren't even in.
Suns in 12th place is crazy.
Yeah, the playing is crazy.
It ain't as crazy because Devin Booker hasn't been playing. They're missing a big fucking piece to that puzzle.
Devin Booker ain't missed that many games.
Or
He's
was it
missed
because
enough.
of Chris Paul
It's
and
been a
Kanye?
couple of weeks.
I mean,
Nah.
I give you that because it's only like 8 games between.
That's a lot of games.
Between like 4 and 12. It's a 6-game difference, right?
Yeah.
So it's not that many games if you're looking at it from just the bottom half of the bracket to 12, right? Even if you get down to like the Lakers, right? It's not crazy.
It's not.
You know,
All they need
yeah,
is like a
the
6-game
Kings at
winning
6.
streak.
So it's like that's why it's moving.
But if
around
everybody
so
has a
much.
6-game winning streak that's
But-
above them, it's
Yeah,
kind of
don't
pointless.
matter. Yeah.
But that's not possible. Everybody's not having a 6-game winning streak.
Were y'all surprised when the Pelicans was up there with Zion leading the charge?
I mean, that's the thing though. We're not taking into
Where they
account
at
with
right now?
none of
Playing
these
4th.
the strength of schedule,
Okay.
right? Because we're not talking about schedule because the Kings have really been benefiting from the schedule they had in the first half.
For sure.
Their shit gets heavy on the back, right? Because I think they got like a 6-game road trip after the All-Star break, something crazy on the East Coast. That's going weigh heavy. In the West, I think the other thing we got to think about, right, is the Lakers have a lot more games at home to close out the season than I think everybody above them, except for like the Trailblazers or something like that crazy. So I think they get like 10 of their last 14 or 15 at home. So if they're close, I think they could pull off 2 or 3 upsets or surprises in them last games because they're home games.
That
For sure.
The 5
I don't believe that
through
shit.
12 could really bounce anyway, no cap. Because if you look at it, it's going from 8.5 to about 11. You feel me? That's like really like 3 to 4 games.
Yeah,
really,
that's
no
a
cap.
3-game
It just takes
difference
somebody
right
just
there.
to fall off just a minute. And they
That's
can-
a week. You
Yeah.
have a bad week.
Which
You
one do you
dropping.
believe is going to happen first? Lakers win 4 in a row or lose 4 in a row?
Win.
Didn't they just
No,
win 5?
It depends. But it depends on if everybody gets back.
Didn't they just win 5?
They just won 5 recently.
Without AD.
Who did they play?
I don't remember the exact.
Pacers.
They beat the Rockets. Well, this a couple of weeks
Rockets.
ago.
So are those teams worthy enough for you to like? The wins count. Don't get me wrong.
Y'all want to play the Rockets 4 times in a row then or something? I'm confused.
When you're under men in a roster that you used to having on the roster, yes, that counts. There's a lot of niggas that's getting minutes that hasn't been playing, and they're stepping up.
So, but you're making it seem like out of nowhere the Lakers are going to automatically be healthy and remain healthy.
That's just how I'm going to look at it. I'm not going to look at it.
If that's how you're looking at it, I mean,
look. All right. Let's do this. Let's say they get AD back in by All-Star break. Let's say that's
they're
3
saying
weeks?
early February. That's what they're saying.
He needs to miss All-Star weekend. Come back after.
Give him another month, right? Are the Lakers one of the top 5, 6 most talented rosters right now in the West?
No.
Talent? No.
In the West?
No. They're no.
Utah's more talented?
Yes. Yes.
Elaborate, please.
As a team, you guys are you talking about the starters or the team?
That's a good one. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about gameplay now.
I'm talking about a team. What team is better? What team is?
No, I'm talking about talent. I'm not talking about who's a better constructed team.
Lakers talent means nothing right now. Let's get that out the window. Stop saying Lakers talent.
Because they're injured.
Oh, what the talented players are injured? Just AD.
Lonnie Walker?
Like
that's half the talented players, ain't it?
Come on, man.
If we're being honest,
y'all making it seem like the whole starting 5 is injured.
I mean,
they're missing one key player.
Half the rotation is injured. Can we say that? If they had the full roster, 4 of the 8.
When they had the full roster, they were ass.
I wouldn't say ass.
Were they winning when they had the full roster, or were they winning when they had
AD had the big games for slightly?
Did they have a full roster at that point?
As soon as he was talking shit about AD stepped the fuck up and did what he had to do.
40 and 15.
Okay.
He was doing big boy.
I was talking shit about AD too. I was talking shit about AD.
Big boy numbers.
He started putting up big boy numbers for sure.
No, y'all was celebrating the mediocre games,
but it's not really leading to
and I was saying AD played
because the stats is proving that
he ain't been here.
Hey, man.
I mean,
y'all got a lot of hope. Y'all,
in the chat, wait, hold on. In the chat, you got a point. You ain't been there, but in the chat, we also got a point that we be getting real spicy in the chat between the 4 of us.
Yeah, y'all don't. It goes up. It goes up.
It get real crazy sometimes. But in the chat, we already proved though that sometimes that can't mean nothing in basketball because just like how RJ said, the Clippers are most of the time playing without Kawhi and PG, and they're still winning games.
I've been watching a lot of Clipper basketball, and PG's playing damn near every game.
So is LeBron.
Yeah, so is LeBron.
So why? So what are we talking about the Clippers? And you talking about the Clippers?
And Kawhi and AD just is about the same.
So if LeBron was PG's age at that point in his career, you don't think he'll be leading to more championships, more winning games?
Say that again.
If LeBron was the same age, it's too much fucking shit for LeBron to do.
If LeBron was 30,
yes,
I don't think his stats will be better than they are right now.
I'm not saying better. I'm saying leading to more winning.
Very similar.
So I'm confused.
What?
Because he's doing the same
He has
thing.
more.
But wait,
he would have the same stats, but they would be winning.
Why are we asking a hypothetical when we could just pull up LeBron's stats?
No, the question.
He already.
It's not about the stats.
30,
what
all I'm saying is LeBron has too much on his plate.
No, what you were
fucking 40-year-old man.
No, what Mo was bringing up was the fact that the Clippers don't play that many games with Kawhi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I understand that.
Or even
but
PG,
they're still winning games.
John Wall.
Okay.
That's a major key piece. That's probably 50% of their team.
The team
now you're
good.
talking about
They're
the
solid.
Lakers. The Lakers are missing so many key players. It's the same argument. But the Lakers are not winning.
Are they just
consistently?
Ass? I wouldn't say they ass. They got some pieces.
Is that a result of coaching to some degree? Do you
now
think
we're going to the coach. You said talent. Now we talk. Is it
I'm
talent
asking you. I'm approaching your
question.
argument.
It's a question.
No, is coaching in any part of it? Do you think Darvin Ham?
If we're talking about coaching, we're scratching just talent. Then
no, we're not.
We're already scratching it.
No, they
yes, coaching. Yes, coaching matters.
Okay.
Coaching,
does it matter to you?
Talent
to me,
the roster, gameplay.
The value of a coach to
matter.
me is greater than it is for most people. Honestly, I think coaching plays a very large role in team success. If I'm being honest,
I don't think the Lakers' struggles come from them not having a completely fully healthy roster.
Do you think the Lakers win more games? Because how many games have they lost by one possession?
I don't know.
It's been so many.
Do you think Darvin Ham's coaching down the stretch cost them games? Do you think Darvin Ham was the one that called that Russell Westbrook play? Because we know Russ fucked up.
Yeah.
Fair? That's a win.
He's dribbling too much.
That's one win right there. Now they're where?
We can't say that's a win.
It's a lot of those big games have been to one possession every time.
If it was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
Right. The LeBron slip. I mean, he slipped, damn near lost his shoe. I ain't gonna hold you on that one.
How many other teams? How many other teams are losing games like this as well? That we can add wins to them as well.
But we're not. But I'm asking the question of: do you think coaching plays a factor?
RJ saying it ain't no excuse for this shit.
It's no excuse, bro.
No excuse.
If you lose, you lose.
We're not giving excuses. We giving what the fuck we see.
You guys are giving Lakers hell of excuses.
No. I'm asking the question: do you think it would a better coach? They would have a better record.
What better coach? Like who? Give me somebody that you're talking about. Give me a coach that would make them better.
If I had to look around the league, do you think they'd have a better record with Nick Nurse?
No, I don't think he can coach superstars like that.
Really?
Yes. Who's the biggest superstar he coached?
Kawhi.
And who was on his team with Kawhi? Just one
superstar?
Just one superstar? Just one superstar on the team?
I gave you the one. You asked for the biggest. I gave you the one.
One superstar on the team.
Kawhi big, but it depends on
one
the
superstar on the team, Burst. You got Russ, LeBron, AD.
I mean, I'm not saying he's going to manage the person. I don't know how he managed the personalities. Yeah, one, maybe two with Kyle Lowry.
I don't think he would do well. I don't think he would do well with multiple superstars. That's a tough role.
But look at Brad Stevens.
How many superstars has he had at one time?
I mean, if we going to give him Kyrie.
Jay Tatum.
That was a struggle season.
They played well, though.
They played well. That's what I'm saying. The strategy is there.
All the time because I think that was when Terry Rozier was there, correct?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And Terry Rozier was having a problem with now,
coming
giving up there with Kyrie.
Yeah. You're not starting over Kyrie.
But that's what I mean. I think coaching to some degree plays a role. And I think the Lakers did a fucked up job with their whole coaching search.
Man, I just think the Lakers is trash right now.
Because we talked about that before the season even started. Why the fuck would they respect a man that the superstar of the team slapped the fuck out of about, a decade and a half ago? We talked about this same shit.
This is true.
But now we saying coaching don't matter, but we all agree LeBron slapped this man on the court, and he's just supposed to gain respect when he walks in the locker room.
So who coaching the team? Who coaching the Lakers?
Damn.
I'm saying Darvin's coaching them.
Lakers.
Barely.
Lakers are not good right now.
I think they're good enough to get in the playoffs. Or at least a play-in. They're good enough. They're
sure.
good enough.
As a 10?
9-10, yeah.
Okay.
They find with my Timberwolves for a play-in spot.
Let's move on to the Eastern Conference.
Definitely. I was just about to get there. Let's go East.
I mean, the East looks like the way I figured it should look.
The Nets.
The only ones that's surprising me is
the Nets in 4.
The Nets is still sorry, bro. Ain't nobody nobody make me believe they good.
They above Cleveland, and you had Cleveland to be above them.
Yes, I did.
Who else?
I do
and
have
it's still,
Cleveland
and it's
having
still,
a better
it's still
record
time too.
I still got Cleveland. I said Cleveland will be top 3 for the East for sure. I
Hawks
said Celtics,
dropped.
Bucks, and Cleveland will be top 3.
They over there hooping.
So I mean, the only one that's shocking to me is the Knicks in 7th. Other than that,
what about the Hawks? You had the Hawks top 5 as well. I believe.
You did. I remember
had
that.
them third.
You was a big believer.
I did not say the Hawks would be top 5.
Get
your facts straight, guys.
My bad. You had the top. They
You-
had the
you-
top
you're a
2.
big believer.
The top
I said
two
they're
duo.
gonna. Thank you.
He got
Let's
a
get
new duo or trio. Okay.
let's get the statement
That's
straight,
true.
guys.
Okay.
He said they had the best.
Guys
year.
love throwing my name into some bullshit. Come on now, guys. Let's be
He
honest.
said
here.
that. What did he say? What did he say?
Top trios.
Yes.
One of the top trios.
Trios, not
I said
top 5.
trios. I said thank
Okay.
you. David, be remember what I said.
I'm gonna be impartial.
you. Thank
you.
you.
Saying bullshit, but I'm gonna be impartial
Oh, here he go.
because you know you gotta talk about that Dame shit.
So
We're not there yet.
Who do y'all see going up or down?
Look, it's a
That's
two-man
going
race.
down.
It's
That's
a
going down.
2-man race with a dark horse in the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm not gonna hold you. Donovan Mitchell is going nuts.
He's going
Like,
Zerk.
The
Crazy.
3 that I said is
Scary.
going to be top 3 is going to be 3. The Celtics, Bucks, and the Cavs are going to finish top 3 in the East.
I can agree with that.
I think the Nets will sneak in and get 3.
Nah,
When is KD get back? Because Kyrie is not showing any.
The thing
Win
about it, see, like
his
with
Arsenal game
what
right now.
Donovan Mitchell's doing, is it sustainable? Is that type of play
Yes.
sustainable, and can it be expected? Can you count on that every night?
Yes.
Are they championship worthy?
No,
No.
The squad-
Eastern championship worthy, yes.
no, not even in the East.
Really?
Why?
Giannis,
Why?
you got to play Giannis 7 times in a row. I'm not seeing Cleveland beat.
They might have to
Giannis
play him 4
7
times. You don't know. They might sweep him.
Hell, Giannis ain't never
been
swept.
averaging like 12 points the past like 4 games.
Man.
Giannis ain't never been swept
pull up
before.
the record right now between Cleveland and
Giannis ain't never been swept
in
in
the
the
Bucks.
playoffs.
What are they record right now with them two playing each other?
That's a good question. Let's get that information.
Giannis ain't never been swept. He'll lose, but he gonna take you to at least 6 or 7.
Swept if Bron was over there.
You think so?
Bro, Bron has mind control over the East.
Let me see.
I'm gonna leave that shit alone.
They start talking when he
But
leave though.
shit,
I'm gonna leave that shit. I'm gonna just leave that shit alone.
You see how
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Oh, for Giannis though, like what?
Bro,
You don't think
The
like,
Bucks right now, okay, what team would you put Bron on? Like you talking about that Cleveland team, Bron?
put him on that Cleveland team.
that's unfair.
No,
Fuck
with
no.
Donovan
Fair.
Mitchell?
Fuck
Come on.
no.
Come on, that's unfair. With Garland,
You're not serious. This
you mean the current Cleveland? I thought y'all was talking about when LeBron was on Cleveland.
This current
This
Cleveland
team.
team.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought you
Hold
meant.
your
now I'm
breath.
about to say, come
I
on,
was
bro.
about to say,
You
you motherfuckers tripping.
No, this current
Add
Cleveland
Bron to
team.
that Cavs team. It's ugly.
Oh, that's a wrap.
It's
It's a wrap.
ugly.
You can add him to Miami. It gets ugly. You can add him to Sixers. It gets ugly.
No, that don't work.
I think
Why
that
not?
don't work.
Why not?
Because of
It gets
James.
ugly.
That don't work.
James
LeBron instead of
I
Tobias.
think it could work.
Get out of here.
Yeah, that don't work.
Tobias
I
gonna
don't
sit his
think
ass
it
on the
works.
bench.
How do you do ball distribution in that system?
Listen,
That's the same reason Russ and LeBron don't work. That's the same thing we give. That's
Now,
the same.
I think it's a little different.
Russ and LeBron is
because
not James
Russ,
Harden and LeBron.
Right, because Russ can't shoot the ball as well as James.
Hell no.
You feel what I'm saying? James also make better basketball plays, in my opinion,
that.
because he can shoot the ball.
And he can catch and shoot.
And he's an ISO player.
James Harden don't catch and shoot like
But he
that.
can.
The motherfucker up in here.
Because like everything he do is off the dribble.
That too.
If you had like say you had that same Sixers roster, you put LeBron on there, and then you put like Klay Thompson instead of James Harden, I'd take Klay Thompson over James Harden if LeBron is on that Sixers
Constructed
roster.
with that team, yeah, but I think James
That's what I'm
and
I just think
LeBron
the ball
could
gets
play.
stuck in one of them hands for
What I'm
about
saying is,
12
are
possessions.
you trusting LeBron passing the ball on the wing to him
To
or
Klay
Russ?
over James?
No. James or Russ?
Well, James,
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
but that's
I see it. Yeah, I can see LeBron playing
I
with
just
James
think the
Harden.
ball gets stuck.
It
That's all
will,
I'm
but
saying.
not really, because you got to understand now somebody ego go higher and somebody else got to
And then what we doing with Embiid?
So wait, hold on, because
Feed
James
that
could
man
play
in the
the
post.
point guard spot where he don't mind getting his 20. Come on, he was doing it for a minute. He's still damn near doing it.
Right, but then what you doing with LeBron? That's what I'm saying.
He don't have to. James don't got to.
First of all, LeBron always gonna figure it out.
And he's going to get a triple double regardless.
First
of
and foremost.
assists,
Let's get
'cause
that
Bron
out the
can
way.
play.
First
He
and
can play.
foremost.
He got Embiid down there. A pick and
Talking
roll
about
with
LeBron
Embiid
gonna do.
with Bron. They could pick and roll with fucking goddamn James and LeBron.
At the end of the day,
I'm not saying it doesn't look nice. I'm just saying it doesn't.
Mr. Confrontation.
said-
Yes, you are.
Somebody
saying
said
that.
Drew Holiday clamping Donovan Mitchell in the playoffs.
Hell no.
It'll be interesting.
That's what. But that's
Clamping
that's
is
what makes
crazy.
that series crazy to me. And how you saying
So
they
you
could
got
beat the
Drew
Bucks.
Holiday versus D. Mitch.
Chris
Or-
Middleton
or-
is
or
gone.
Chris-
Chris Middleton's gone. He's not the same guy.
Nah, I feel bad for that too.
He's not the same guy.
Yeah.
I feel bad for that.
So
Why?
The injury fucked him up, bro.
he's not the same guy.
I mean, Darius Garland or
Unguardable.
Who is Drew gonna guard though? Is he gonna guard Darius or he gonna guard Donovan?
that's what I was about to ask.
That's
Whoever he
tough.
don't guard is getting busy.
I mean,
He gonna have to go.
who they got on
Donovan
the
Mitchell.
wing? Who's because who is
He gonna have
Giannis?
to.
Who is Giannis matched up with in Cleveland? Who's the 3-4?
Is it gonna be Love?
Man,
Because
fuck
Love
that.
off the bench, ain't he?
I'm-
Allen,
Evan Mobley.
Jared Allen.
Evan Mobley.
Allen and Mobley. Yep.
Evan Mobley played the 4, and they could just talked about him up on.
I put Jared
I
Allen
mean-
on him. At least give him some wingspan, and
No, but
It's
Bobby
gonna
gotta
be
know.
interesting.
Tough.
It's gonna be
And
interesting.
then Brooke Lopez.
then Bron
gonna
can
be
switch off.
So
sitting at the
faded it, with us carrying that over with all these up and downs with teams in the seating. Is it because of the way people been scoring the basketball lately? Is it based off
Good
of
offense, bad defense.
Is it lack of defense that people are playing nowadays, or is this niggas just getting serious buckets?
You know what's crazy?
Yeah,
and
let
I
him,
thought
let him
about
talk
this.
first. So I could chew his ass up.
There's nobody that's recognized in the league as a premier defender, and solely that. Like nobody is a defensive player and getting money and even getting recognized.
Like Marcus Smart. It would be like
Marcus Smart is a role player and he's considered like a bully, a bruiser type dude.
But he
defends, but he's not a starter. He's not getting big money for that.
Draymond Green kind of moved into that position, and that's the only person because he don't even really look at.
Because when we was growing up, who we had Ruben Patterson that everybody always talked about. And that's all we talked about. Bruce Bowen,
Tony Allen.
We had dudes that was just defenders.
Ronnie Brewer.
That's all they was.
AK could play some D. Andre Karolinko.
The thing now, I believe, is
what about Raja Bell?
Raja Bell had clamps though, but I believe people now in the summer are working on their game, and when you come back for these training camps, people have bags now that they're able to display. Now, you get to a point of somebody like Tony Allen, I don't care how much he worked in the summer, he's never going to come back with a bag.
That's also due to the rules, though, too. With me being a ref, understanding rules and reffing, sometimes when they take away the hand checking, it allows the offensive player more room to run around where you can't really even just put a hand on them.
Back to what I said. Tony Allen, hands off, still will never come back with a bag.
But that's the thing, though.
The nigga will lose.
Shane Battier will never come back with a bag.
But that's the thing. We don't have those. We don't have nobody to make that justification
because their offense stands out more than their defense.
But nobody's defense stands out at all. That's what I'm saying.
Because everybody's offense is something now.
It's crazy how
name a starter that was as bad offensively as Tony Allen. Name any starter
in the league right now.
Any starter in the league right now.
You can't.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's to my point. Is it that they're all that much more skilled now, or is it there's no
Don't say Tony Allen because Tony
opposition.
Allen better average 15 points when he want to score.
I don't care what he averaged.
Did
he have a bag?
Everybody, I feel like right now, every starter thinks they're a star, and they're trying to get to something, whatever it is, and they ain't playing no defense because you're not ever gonna get recognized for playing defense now. If you're not the dude at the top of the stat sheet scoring 40, 50, a 50 ball, you don't nobody care.
That's
you could
true.
get
you got to put up numbers.
Remember Larry Hughes?
It's about outscoring people more.
Larry Hughes used to average like 5-6 steals a game, and that's all Larry Hughes really fucking did was just sit in the passing lane and do this all night, just trying to get shit. Ain't nobody risking nothing.
I'm acknowledging everybody's
offense.
Bag. I'm not acknowledging that there's no true defenders because
you got a point because you got to be able to be offensively skilled to be able to be on a team plus play defense. You got to be at least a 3-and-D guy.
What guard 10 years ago had better defense than Drew Holiday?
But he's the one. That's what I'm saying.
You said ain't none.
There's one. Drew Holiday is the only person that I can think of
now
that's recognized for his defense.
And at the same time, does Drew Holiday have a bag?
Does he? Yes.
It's a decent.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, it's not top tier.
People that got defense got an offensive bag too. Is what I'm saying. So it's nobody else we can name that's a defensive guy. Who else are we naming as a defensive guy? That's an impactful player on the team. No, just an impact player on the team. Who are we saying is a defensive guy first? Allen. On the Cavs.
Somebody in chat said Draymond as well.
Allen, Draymond, he plays defense when the game matters.
Yeah,
playoffs. He plays defense.
I got Draymond a role player.
I got Allen, defensive player.
Yeah.
I got Drew Holiday, defensive player. I got
I'll give you Drew.
I got help me out, Sixers. Help me out, Sixers with the kicks. PJ Tucker, defense. Stop, bro.
A defensive player is a role player.
That's
as well.
all he's known for.
PJ Tucker. But
he's not starting. He's not an impact. He's not
what
an
he's saying
impact
is
to the
PJ
squad. That's what
Tucker
I'm
would
saying.
average more points than goddamn Tony Allen.
Who?
PJ Tucker. If you was to throw PJ Tucker back then, like because he was in white, they just can't be defensive role players. But defensive role players,
everybody's
in
averaging
game has
more
to be able to score.
Points. That's what I'm
saying. Has to
saying.
be a threat in some form or fashion.
If everybody's averaging more points, it can't just be that everybody's a lot more skilled. There has to be there's less of a challenge as well. Can we recognize that defense ain't being played the same way it was in the early 2000s?
0 to no defense.
It's blow-bys every other possession. What are we talking about?
We seen it firsthand yesterday.
And ain't nobody at the rim no more.
Nobody.
They be looking at these motherfuckers waiting for them to lay it up on a second dribble. They just look at the rim like, I hope he missed. Like, what the fuck? Ain't nobody going up and contesting.
I'm still acknowledging more of offensive bag than less defense being played.
Ain't no defense being played.
That's all I'm saying.
When's the last
time
you
can acknowledge the bag, but
I'm acknowledging that there's
acknowledge that the defense is
I said I'm acknowledging that there's more offensive bags than there is the NBA not playing defense.
Would you say there'd be more defense if they would have had let the defensive 3 seconds in the key come back?
Hand checking needs to come back.
Hand checking?
I think it's guard play. It's all guard play. Everything's off the dribble. You could do what you want, but if I can't stop you or get in your space for real, I can't do nothing. Can't do nothing.
It's gonna be pity fouls now.
Yeah. So it's like if you bring that back, because look at these numbers. The numbers is crazy. This dude's been averaging what, like 40, 50 points for almost a month.
Bruh. So go back. Let's go back to the year when Kobe, Carmelo, LeBron, D-Wade, everybody was averaging 30. Mm-hmm. Was it no defense then?
It was more defense then than there is right now. Can
it showed.
Confused.
But they showed who the stars was though. With that defense, these niggas is playing.
Niggas put up better numbers then. In the era we talking about, the defense ain't the same no more.
I mean, look, I'm gonna tell y'all like this.
I don't think that's just what show the true stars.
If you sit around and you watching today's game and you're saying that the defense isn't lacking versus 20, 30 years ago when we was growing up.
I'm not saying that. But I am saying that there is more offensive bags than ever before.
I agree. But don't you think that we should be trying to, if in my mind, I'm like, if I'm trying to play right now, defensively, I'm like, I'm gonna try to stop these motherfuckers. I see everybody's mixtape every summer.
In 2005, there's only 2 people doing the Euro, Ginobili and D-Wade.
Facts.
Right. Everybody's doing it.
So somebody needs to learn how to stop that motherfucker. That's what that's my point. That's my whole point. Nobody's learning how to stop these dudes. We all just sitting around in awe of them fucking hezzy dribble, get to the cup, layup. Every other possession is that.
The bag is getting craftier and craftier as
but there's no stopping it.
There's no stopping it.
So it's like, all right, everybody got guns, and then what the cops get? Bulletproof vests. We ain't got no bulletproof vests no more.
I hear what you're saying.
And then even the bigs, that's the bigs right now, none of them are going to the rim and protecting shit.
They just getting on Ja Morant's posters.
Jokic, Embiid, all of these premier bigs that we got in the league, even Karl Anthony Towns, none of them want to be at the rim. None of them. When's the last time you seen any premier big man attempt to block a layup, let alone a dunk? Really contest a shot at the rim. I saw
Joel Embiid throw somebody's shit the other day.
Yeah.
That was a floater, wasn't it?
Nah, nigga tried to get to the rim on him.
I saw that shit as a floater. I mean, the Westbrook play I'll give you at the end of the game.
Nah. This wasn't the Lakers. It was.
No, but I'm just saying we don't see contests like that coming down the court.
Not really.
And since you talked about skill, I wanted to get into this and I didn't write it down. Is Jokic the most skilled player we have seen? Not talented.
As a center?
Skilled.
Are you saying overall or are you saying for his position?
I mean, his size would have to play a role. I mean, how we would have to base it. You know what I mean? So him being as big as he is and able to do all the things he does, that must mean he have more skill than the small motherfuckers, right?
No.
He just perfected what he do at his size.
I think that nobody at his size understands how to guard that type of skill.
That's just
it's ridiculous. Honestly, I'm a huge fan of Jokic. He's unstoppable.
I think
DeMarcus Cousins showed flashes of that before we got to Jokic.
I don't know about all that.
No,
he was solid, but Jokic is on another level.
He's averaging a triple-double as a center.
No, he definitely.
He's getting Westbrook
talented.
numbers.
Very definitely. I mean, he's a unicorn for sure at that size.
I don't think
a triple-double.
Yeah, I don't.
That's insanity.
But as far as most skilled player ever, no.
Who would you say is more skilled?
LeBron.
Skilled or talented?
SKILL.
Okay.
Where am I tweaking at?
LeBron is very talented. I'll give you that.
No, we're talking about skill.
I'm gonna give you one first, and then I'm gonna counter your shit. He's very talented. LeBron, where is LeBron's dribble? Will we say LeBron's dribble is showing skill? Has ever demonstrated real skill?
You're saying that Joker could dribble better than LeBron?
I'm saying Joker can get that motherfucker up and down the court like a goddamn guard at 7 feet tall.
I don't care what he can do. This is about LeBron versus Joker. Can Joker dribble better than LeBron?
Do you think it takes more skill to be Joker dribbling the ball or being LeBron?
Why can't he answer my question?
Because that's not the comparison.
What are we comparing right now? LeBron and Joker. Skill.
Right. So doesn't your size determine how we judge your skill? If you 7 feet tall and can dunk, are you as skilled as a 5 foot tall motherfucker that can dunk? So it's the same.
That's it.
You said overall, my brother.
Yeah.
Overall, take away height.
Both of y'all got points.
If you're saying overall, height does not matter.
It does.
How?
It matters from a basketball standpoint. You saying no because they're just basketball players, but then from a like a human standpoint, real like on some real shit, he get a point because now we understand that the smaller you are, the better the lower center of gravity, and he get to do that at like how you saying at that size and that height. But you also have a point when you're saying LeBron because when you're just talking about the best player in the NBA, is like he could.
Yeah, I'm not questioning
like
talent,
but.
I'm talking
He's
about
just having a bad shooting season this year.
I'm talking about skill.
That shit is crazy. What Joker be doing is nuts.
What are you talking about?
The step back three at the end of the game last week?
You're talking. So
it's also his play style. I think he might be talking about because the shit look weak.
He had a
when you look at it, be like, man, hell no.
He had a put back finger roll and didn't even leave the ground.
Again, I think he has the best skill set for players who don't know how to guard that type of skill set.
What does that mean?
He's playing like LeBron, as big as a center.
But you said the skill set for players who don't know how to guard that skill set.
If you just centers don't know how to guard that. But if you said
a skill set is LeBron, everybody should know how to guard LeBron. They've seen it for 20 years. What he's doing is nuts.
Listen to what I'm saying. The centers that Joker goes against do not know how to guard the type of skill that Joker has.
What small forward is guarding Jokic? Let's
small forward?
Yes, like we were talking about like LeBron, Giannis, Kawhi.
There's no small forward that's guarding him. Oh, are you saying like who's able to guard? I thought you said like what match? Small forward that can guard him. It depends. He's gonna pick your poison because if you pick somebody that can guard him like Kawhi, he's just gonna post him up.
Yeah.
So I mean that question is kind of.
He can finish so good in the post.
That's what he's kind of alluding to, where it gets to being like for that size, it's kind of like.
Can Joker play all 5 positions? Don't do that. Can he play a shooting guard?
Like led his team in assists. Led his team in points.
That's not what I'm asking you.
How can he not do this when he led his team in all major categories just last year?
That's not what I'm asking you, sir.
That's crazy.
That's not what I'm asking you.
That's crazy.
That's not what I'm asking you.
He could. Yes.
In some form or fashion, that's what I said. Y'all both be making points. I'm agree with him and he can get that because
Joker cannot play every position.
We let other players bring the ball up. Just because you can bring the ball up, they let you run that position now. No matter if you gotta back that bitch down all the way. Chauncey Billups.
I'm sorry, he can't play every position.
He ain't gonna be able to guard every position.
Nor play. Now if we we could so does skill come with defense as well?
Defense is a skill.
Okay, so still no LeBron. No. Yeah.
I'm just saying he's not the most skilled of all time.
I said LeBron.
Talent.
You said of all time. I'm saying skill. LeBron is more skilled than Joker.
I don't think so.
All right,
that's insanity.
I don't think so.
Hey man, hey.
So we go get on to Luka.
I think Luka got more skill than Joker.
All right. I'm not. All right.
It's debatable. It's arguable because based on the stats, all 3 of them guys.
Oh, he's shorter, so the low center of gravity is. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
If you see a motherfucker 7 foot tall do a hezzy cross versus somebody 6'2", we not more.
So then Kevin Durant has more skill.
Then who?
Joker.
Nah, he ain't feeling enough like that.
I'm like, what are you? I'm confused on what you. He's talking height. You talk about height. When it comes to handles. You talk about height. It comes to handles.
Height plays a role in your skill set.
You're giving height benefit of the doubt.
How we judge your skill set is based off of your physical attributes. LeBron being a physical
I don't judge
freak.
Skill off your physical attributes.
Damn, well, I was gonna say Luka don't play no defense. So
you guys judge skill off physical attributes?
He don't play no defense.
It plays a factor. It plays a factor.
Is he more skilled than Kyrie?
Come on.
To me,
yes.
Yes.
Look, just to equate it to what he's saying. a nigga like Powell's, we was talking boxing, but a nigga like Tyson Fury is equated as a great athlete because he's 7 feet, but he fights like a nigga that's a middleweight. So I understand what he's saying. A person you don't expect
from a scientific, that's what I say. I understand what he's saying.
Man, fuck science. We talk about hoops. That's bullshit.
That play a role in the hoops though, because it's a real stat that they have with like shit like that. You feel what I'm saying,
bro?
It's like boy, like that's why you know what I mean, like. Or the 7'5" guy.
A freak. He needs some
the 7'5". What's the 7'5" guy name?
We all know who he's talking about.
Yeah, so it's just like him.
I don't know why people acting like we never seen that before. Boy is doing exactly the same shit he's doing.
That shit took him a long time though.
No, he been injured.
That's the crazy.
But he do it more fluent than boy. He's 7'5". He's taller.
Back to Luka, man.
Doing the same stuff.
Y'all niggas, man. I swear.
What's up with Luka?
Man,
what's
you
up?
tell me.
Luka.
Y'all niggas, man.
Is Luka getting overhyped?
Y'all hear these niggas?
No.
Is Luka getting overhyped? You say no.
I don't think he's getting overhyped.
Yes.
Is Luka getting overhyped?
Yes.
Hell yes.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna set this up because we in the chat we be talking about this type of stuff and we get real real spicy.
We got to break down what we mean by this.
And what we came to, some of us came to agree to, is that when Luka got that big dunk, everybody went crazy. Yeah, it's a surprise because it's Luka. But at the same time, we feel like it's due to Luka being European somewhat because he's not doing nothing different from anybody else in the league been doing. James Harden is doing the same thing Luka is doing. To RJ's degree, he brought out that James Harden was doing the same thing in Houston that Luka is doing now, but even slightly better, but didn't get the same praise.
That's a fact.
I'll give you that.
That's a fact. James Harden, what he did in Houston, to me, y'all could say something if y'all want, but Luka is not playing better than James did when he was in Houston. He's not. James was number one in everything: field goal attempts, field goal percentage, 3-point attempt, 3-point percentage, free throw attempts, number one in everything.
And why was he at free throw attempts?
What?
Why was he?
The fouls.
That bullshit ass rule you had. James touched the free throw line 20 times a game.
But he was still shooting step back threes at that same clip.
Is that skill?
The same way he getting layups,
it's
he's
a skill to create a foul. If you would have said that.
It's a skill. If you get into the line, it's a skill. If I know how to make you foul me, that's a skill.
Definitely. Because that's part of the game. It's chess. You feel what I'm saying? Being strategic.
So what's going on now?
David, bro, I swear.
I don't think it's... if you know the rule book and you know how the rules are going to be interpreted, it's not necessarily a skill to, exhaust that part of the game. That's not a skill to me. Are we saying when people was doing pump bumps and getting fouls off of that was a skill?
That's
all that Dwayne Wade shit?
Kobe shot faking, making you jump into him, thinking he about to shoot it, and he jumps and gets a foul. That's skill.
And possibly make it.
That's skill.
Yeah.
You said
now if you're taking a real shot, I'll give you that. But how many times you saw this? Now you about to diminish
my guy, pump faking, shooting
skill.
over 3 people and knocking it down because nobody in Lakers want to shoot.
No, I'm talking about the Dwayne Wade special. I'm faking a shot, and I'm not even shooting it at the basket. I'm just throwing it in the air.
That's a foul.
That's skill.
That's a skill?
I'm making you jump into me. Why are you jumping into me?
It's part of the rules, though.
Why are you jumping into me?
If they put that out there, because that
The
was when handshaking
skill
was somewhat
isn't
still
in
allowed,
doing the
like
action. It's the fact that you actually make it. You do something that shows
if
some
you're
level
shooting
of
towards the
achievement.
basket, I'll give that a skill.
Okay, well, he was making the free throws. Case closed. See what I'm saying?
Throwing the ball up in the air after you jump into this nigga 3 feet over there is not a skill.
If you guys are knowing he's doing that, why are you still jumping?
That don't make it a skill.
I'm making you jump. My
The
shot fake is so
illusion is a skill,
believable
because that's
it's
what
so
basketball's
believable that you think
See?
you got to jump and block this.
Because once you be able to shoot, now and everybody think he's going to shoot it. Pump fake. Oh, I'm buying
That's
him.
like saying a crossover is not a skill.
No,
Because if your ass is going left and I'm going right, why are you going to the right?
I don't know about this one, dude.
Why are you going to the right?
You accomplished the move. You
about
did a performance that actually helps you accomplish a
Is
goal.
Allen Iverson's crossover a skill?
Hell yeah.
In that time, yes. Now it is not. That's a requirement.
So why we can't
Go ahead.
Why we can't run a play at the end of the game for a guy knowing that they're going to foul him? You feel me? Where it was Shaq and all of that, because that shit is a skill. You have nothing you can do with this man.
You have to
You
foul
feel
him.
me?
You have to foul him.
So wait, the fact that he's getting fouled says he's skilled?
No, what I'm saying is,
I'm asking y'all confusing the
what I'm saying is,
I'm right with you.
No, what I'm saying is, you're
You
saying if I give you a shot fake and you jump thinking I'm about to shoot it, and I can draw a foul on you from that, that's not a skill, because you believe that I was going to shoot it so much that you jumped.
Because I shoot this bitch. You know I will.
I'm saying to you,
you know it.
You making someone jump in the air and then jumping 3 feet that way because they're
not just
over
jumping
here.
Straight. It doesn't matter. Why are you jumping? Why are you jumping
And
that way?
bumped you.
Why are you jumping that way? I made you jump that way.
Ha! Got him.
But do we understand on a closeout?
I think it's a mind game more than anything.
How many?
That's what I said. It's an illusion.
I'm in your head.
Illusion is a skill.
Yeah, because he really might shoot
Illusion
that
is
He's
motherfucker.
a master of manipulation.
Yeah,
Because now, because
Hey,
look
bro.
at Magic Johnson.
Master of manipulation.
Iverson's
Magic
crossover is
Johnson.
manipulation. You think he's going left and he's going right. Your ass is way to the left because you thought he was going that way.
Jumping in the air and
That-
not even shooting at the goddamn basket ain't a skill. That's not a basketball skill. This ain't basketball.
That's a
How
follow.
is this
But
a
you-
skill? This ain't shit.
Hey,
this
bro.
is throwing the ball up. That's
But
not
what
a
if it's
skill.
what if you and one though? Bing, bing.
Now that's you at the rim. That's
Hey,
what
but
I'm
that
saying.
That
A
takes,
basketball.
but that
take-
takes,
don't
takes
take-
body control.
Don't
That's
take,
what I'm saying.
what I'm
don't
saying?
knock James Harden's years in Houston because you think
Nah,
he was
nah,
getting
nah.
to the line off bullshit.
He was.
This-
Whether he was
love
or
James.
not,
I love James.
Whether he was or not, he was still having a better year, and they're calling more fouls now than they did back then. Why isn't anybody doing what James Harden was doing now? Leading everything, every statistical category offensively, he
Look how
was
they
number
looking in the
one
air.
as an individual.
because I'm about to say something and y'all not gonna like it. They're calling more fouls, yeah, but where are they getting called? Are they getting called at the rim at the same clip, or are these perimeter fouls, these hand check fouls?
You
Get
answer,
both.
no. You answer
No,
that.
I'm talking
Hold
about
on,
now,
no.
like-
watch this though. You answer that.
I don't have a stat, so I'm not gonna say.
He was getting both. He was getting them going to the rim.
No. But I'm saying
as well
to you,
as and 1 threes.
no.
The swipe shit.
Yeah, that's what
RJ
I said. That was the
said.
swipe.
RJ
He
said
ripped through and shoot.
it's more fouls being called now. Moan, you're a ref. Are you calling more hand check fouls than what you remember when Harden was in Houston? There's a lot of hand checking happening. It's fouls getting called right at the half court.
No, I would
right
say,
at the
I would
midcourt
say
line.
it's not as much hand checking happening because.
But
if-
anything that happens is getting called immediately. If we see,
Yeah, if you put your hand on them like that, yeah,
it's
they
getting
gonna call
called.
it. You feel what
So
I'm saying?
So I'm saying there
but
might
that's
be
why
more
they're not playing
fouls.
defense though.
There might be more fouls, but they're not at the rim the way the way they were before. And
They
also
slowed down on that shit because they were talking about that. That became a thing. They slowed down.
and then
on
there's
that.
nobody contesting at the rim. We just talked
How about
this
this fun
shit.
fact? James Harden in those Houston years averaged 10 or 11 free throws a game.
Uh-huh.
Luka's averaging 10 or 11 free throws a game.
Okay,
All right.
same shit.
I've never argued with
Luka
you
do
that.
get a lot of free throws though too.
I've never argued
do.
with you that Luka ain't overhyped. I'm on the side of saying that I don't believe that shit that James Harden was doing when he was getting fouled was a skill.
They're
I don't
getting
believe
fouled
that
the
sh-
same amount of times. I
James
just told you.
Harden-
I just told you this.
James
He's
Harden.
talking about the way James is getting fouled when he go.
That's
1,
what I'm
2,
saying. I'm
and
not
foul,
saying
and
the
then-
skill that
So
does it.
Luka baiting people to jump into him under the basket is different than
It's
James
not
doing it at the
skill.
3-point line.
I wouldn't
I've
call that a
never.
skill.
I
I'm not
haven't
calling
said
that
it was
skill.
a skill for anybody. I'm being consistent in my argument. I'm saying
I
it's
wouldn't
not
call
a
that
skill.
skill.
When James Harden gets fouled, not a skill.
Who-
Luka gets fouled, it's not a skill.
The main point of this whole topic.
That's what I'm saying.
The main point of this whole topic is James Harden in Houston.
No,
better-
it wasn't. It was Luka.
Is
We was
Luka
talking
what?
about Luka overhyped.
No,
and
I'm,
then you brought
I'm
up
saying James Harden in Houston is better than Luka now.
That was the part
That's
two of
what
the,
I'm saying.
The part two of it, with him concluding that he can
James
be
Harden
overhyped.
used to Luka now. Did James Harden before Chris Paul or with Chris Paul?
Doesn't James Harden in Houston? His time in Houston.
That last season, Fat James Harden
Oh
too.
my
I'm
god!
asking.
Why did you
I'm
do this, bro? Why
I'm
did
asking.
you do this?
I'm asking.
Why do you do this, bro?
Oh,
Why do you
I'm
do this?
asking. I'm asking.
Why
Are
do
we
you
talking
do
about
this?
Fat
Why do
James?
you do this? Why do you do this?
Talk about Big James?
Why do you do this, bro?
Oh my
Why do you do
gosh, man.
Yes
do you
or
do
no? Are we talking about Big
We talking-
James or
okay,
everything
okay,
before Big
I'm
James?
gonna
What we
give it
talking
to you.
about now? What we
We
talking
talking about
about?
when James Harden was number one and damn near every statistical category offensively.
All right.
And even like the
solo
like a year
stats.
before that and after that.
You mean the solo stats?
Same thing. Luka got solo stats.
His PER is probably higher than James Harden's.
Come on,
at that
Skip.
time.
Come on, Skip.
I'm just saying, the efficiency matters.
Come on, bro.
Skip.
Probably have more turnovers than Luka probably does right now. But I'm not gonna hold you. Luka's pretty efficient.
I'm gonna check. You keep talking.
Luka's efficient with.
Well,
what he
what's
does.
funny is we looked it up. I had sent him that we was talking about this, and we had looked it up. And if I'm not mistaken, James' stats, scoring, and averaging the assists was higher than Luka's during those time periods.
I'm not denying that. I'm not.
He was
debating
leading the league in scoring.
But James Harden at that time,
and he got to the Western Conference.
Dominant.
Very
that
ball
was
dominant.
with Chris Paul.
Luka's not ball dominant.
It's different. You're gonna say those offensive systems are totally different.
But the ball dominance
different.
help with his game style because he's averaging 15, so he's putting the ball in the right places, and then everything around him was shooters.
Talk about James now.
Yes,
okay,
in Houston.
Okay,
like what's wrong with that? That's a chess piece we could pull out. Like what the fuck is that problem?
No. I'm just saying we're not. Again, we're looking at it from a raw numbers perspective, right? And when you do that, it discredits efficiency. It discredits how things happen, right? Shaq being able to put up 25 shots and 23 of them motherfuckers go in is 46 points, right? James Harden could get 46, but he's got to put up 36, 38 shots. How come under your premise, it's 46 is 46. It's the same number of points, but you're not looking at it took me 13 fewer possessions and shots for Shaq to get his versus James to get that number.
They
right?
pretty much have the same shooting percentage.
What's the efficiency rating? I'm not worried about that because if you turn the ball over, you cost me a possession.
So I'm confused on what you're talking about right now.
Efficient. I'm saying Luka's more efficient in doing what James is doing.
How?
But he's an overachiever. But he is overhyped. I agree with you. He is overhyped.
This is not an argument with me and you. This is an argument with this guy.
Yeah.
This guy doesn't think he's.
But I don't like the James Harden shit.
It's fine because we gonna go to the next one. Next face of the league, Luka, Ja, or who else? Who y'all got the next face of the league right now?
Ja.
We want Ja to be, but I don't know why I think it's gonna be Luka. I want Ja to be the face of the league.
You know what's crazy?
Is that part of the overhypeness?
You might have a point. You may have a point.
Ja
It's that WP.
When we look at NBA and we look at flashy Showtime, youngster,
But Ja's the most
swaggy,
exciting.
right? That's what I'm saying. So is that due to him being overhyped when you think that they might? Because you really got like.
How about this? First one of them to get a ring.
What if neither of them do it?
Luka.
Then
what if neither of them do it though?
Ooh.
So it's gonna be a vacuum.
it's gonna be Bron. It's gonna be Bron to then. To further notice.
Man.
All right, so
Bron and Curry.
Okay, so look, LeBron got what 2-3 more
Giannis,
years. He
just
said
leave it at Giannis.
Bronny.
Then fuck it. Just got to leave it at Giannis. If you
that
can't,
might be one.
if you can't decide, it just got to stay to
Yeah.
Giannis
Because my thing is,
until he had his run.
so what I'm saying, how I'm looking at it right is like when Kobe was in the league, we knew Bron was up next. When it was Jordan in the league, we kind of had a feeling it was going to be Kobe once Jordan left because they all show flashes of it on that dude's twilight. It's been LeBron for fucking almost 2 decades, the face of the league. We don't know who the fuck is next. That shit is scary. No one's ever been like his adversary for real, for real. Everybody else had one. Kobe, not so much, but we knew LeBron was one of the greatest of all time while Kobe was playing.
At an early age.
You know what I mean? And so it's like, who's that next dude that's going to make that the league his? And I don't know who the fuck that is. If it's Giannis,
I can't wait to see that though.
I don't want to say that because by the time it's ready for Giannis is gonna might be past his prime or just getting to the tail end of it. Because the way Giannis plays, he's already showing fatigue. He's already showing wear on his body.
It's Ja, bro. It is Ja.
I want it to be Ja.
That's the only.
The only thing that doesn't make me say Ja is if he doesn't have success. Ja is very talented. Ja is charismatic. He's very likable to dreads. I like him. The Ja ones is basically the Kyrie 8.5s. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
I was like, no fucking Kyrie.
Thank you.
But if he don't have success, he's not the face of the league, right? Steph Curry's not even in the conversation if he doesn't win the championships. He could be just as skilled, make just as many threes, do all the shit, but the fact that he won the rings makes Steph Curry even a part of this discussion.
I hear you.
But so like Ja to me needs to win. And
Got
he
you.
might not do that in Memphis.
So-
and if he leave Memphis, who the fuck is he?
I don't think he should leave Memphis.
When did LeBron become the face of the league?
I want to hear your own answer.
Mine?
Yeah.
I think it was solidified when he started getting to the Eastern Conference Finals almost like
07.
every year.
The decision.
and it was how he was doing
The decision made LeBron the face of the league. The decision.
What?
Why? Because the way it was set up?
Yeah. Nobody else is getting that. Nobody else is shutting down ESPN for a fucking hour for something that took 45 seconds to fucking tell everybody. No.
So somebody that's not the face of the league can draw that attention?
Yes. At that point in time, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I only ask that because what we're not saying is ring. So
That he had one?
No, that a ring made him the face.
Real quick.
No, it didn't.
Y'all want to
But Ja will never do that.
We got 25 left. Y'all want to go into the next one? Because we got some old.
We got some stuff to talk about.
Let's go.
Do y'all want to skip the All-Star votes and try to save that for the next one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see something on here that
I got the next one. I'm going to set it. Now, go set up Damian Lillard, the lack of respect. And we want to really talk about how Dame sometimes, I definitely agree. It happens with the All-Star snubs. He gets discredited. I'm trying to look down.
But let's talk about this year.
He get discredited, you feel me, for rings, for not having a ring in Portland, being in Portland. But if you put Dame on the Lakers right now, the Lakers possibly is the number 1 seed in the West. And I wouldn't even say possibly because he has the it factor that the Lakers would need to bring home another championship.
Keep testifying.
So,
testify.
What do we want to say about that? Does Dame get disrespected?
Yes.
Damian Lillard gets disrespected. Yes.
By you. We'll start by you.
If it's disrespectful to say Damian Lillard has never been a superstar, then I disrespect Damian Lillard.
Oh my!
That's flat out crazy, bro.
He socked him in the face.
That's flat out crazy. Let's get this 24 going right now. Let's get this 24 going right now.
Everybody,
let's get this going right now.
Introduce this segment called the 24-second shot clock. You know what I mean? We gonna give 2 people head-to-head moment where they get 24 seconds to plead their case. Person got 24 seconds. All talk. Everybody else go shut up and listen. Go back and forth for a little bit. One-on-one fade. Y'all want to flip a coin for who going first, or somebody just want to start socking?
Let's flip a coin.
Somebody want to start socking?
Let's flip a coin because just like a rap battle, I want to go second.
It's a nickel right there.
You want a rebuttal?
I want to go second.
He want you to set the. Do you mind setting? You mind setting the table, or you want to flip?
I want to see.
Yeah. I know you want to see.
Go ahead, Cam.
Everybody
Go ahead, Cam.
Tails.
Oh.
That's heads. It's on you.
I wanted to go first. So look, this is the thing about Dame and a superstar. First of all, he is a superstar. But what David likes to say is a superstar is somebody that is carrying the team, the leader of a team, of a championship caliber team. But he says Luka is a superstar, which I'm not debating that he's not. He's saying that Luka is a superstar, but Luka has never been on a championship caliber team. So with Luka never being on a championship caliber team and he's a superstar, and Dame, both of them have been to the Western Finals, why isn't Dame a superstar? I want to say that's 24 right there.
Are we gonna wrap save this for the later for everybody else, or we gonna let it flow for the live?
No, we gonna y'all gotta tune in to catch this one for sure. For sure. Cause y'all gotta tap in for this one. Y'all want to catch this fade? Tap into the episode for sure.
all our live viewers, we appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Please tap in with us.
Catch the rest of this on the drop.
Some good
for
shit,
sure.
man.
For
on
sure.
YouTube.
I'm gonna join the homies. This shit funny as fuck.
Let's go.
All right. So here's my point. Everything you're saying about Damian Lillard, I've already presented. He's never been on a championship caliber team. Luka, I considered his team last year to be on a championship caliber because they beat the previous Western Conference Finals champions. Damian Lillard has never done that. You could say he got to the Western Conference Finals, but he got his ass bust by the team that was a Western Conference champions the year before. If you do that, then to me, you are a championship contending team And because you're carrying it, you are a superstar. If you compile that with the fact that he's never been respected or even acknowledged at his position consistently as an all-star, if you were one of the best players at your position, you should be named a starter. Even when they switched the entire...
Shot clock, nigga. God damn. This nigga rambling.
You got off 2 points talking shit.
This nigga rambling.
Run back.
Over here,
you want to run it back?
Over here going for a full timeout. No.
Oh,
Yeah, we going back. Yes, we going back. Let's go. Listen here. You're saying that Luka is a superstar just because he beat the last Western Conference champions. Kudos to that. That you beat a team that beat everybody when they were hurt. Kudos to that. Kudos to that. So because of that, we're going to give Luka a superstar status. But Damian Lillard, who he's the most clutch player in the NBA, got all of these. He's ended players' dynasty teams, sending them home off game winners in playoffs. He's not a superstar. He's averaged 30 points, been to the Western Finals, and he's not a superstar. I'm not even going to go over 24 because I want you to go. All
right, cool. So everything you're saying, I didn't say, right? You're only focusing on one aspect, the part that Luka beat the previous Western Conference champions. You're saying Damian Lillard ended dynasties. What dynasty did he end? There was no dynasty he beat. The only dynasty in the Western Conference final is the one he couldn't overcome, which is why I'm saying he's not a superstar. The Rockets aren't a dynasty because they won a lot of games. What the fuck is we talking about? Right? You saying the Thunder were a dynasty when bye-bye happened? I'm not saying it wasn't epic. I'm not saying he ain't clutch. He's not a superstar. He's the level right under it. He's knocking on the door. He's in the line at the club. His name just don't never get on the motherfucking list. He always there, but
shut the fuck up. You went past 24. You made a great point, sir. I used the wrong verbiage. Excuse me. School is not my privilege. I wasn't that good at school, so I used the wrong word. Dynasty wasn't the right word. He shattered a lot of MVP's runs. Let's keep it a buck. He shattered a lot of MVP runs. James Harden MVP. Destroyed that one. Russ, right after he won MVP, destroyed that one. He's ended a lot of careers. He's done things that Luka Donic has not. A lot of things that Luka has not done. The only thing you're going to give Luka is that he beat the previous Western Conference Finals champions. Is why Luka is a superstar. But they both been to the Western Conference Final. Have not touched the finals, but they both been to the Western Finals. But Luka's a superstar, and Dame is not. And Chauncey Billups was a superstar, but Dame has never been a superstar.
Cool. So we talking about Chauncey Billups with Damian Lillard right now. If you want to bring Chauncey in,
it's your 24, sir.
You had about a minute. I'm gonna let you.
He was using it as an example.
You're 24.
But let me say this. All right. If you want to look at it that way, you can. I'm never going to take that away, but you need to be objective in your presentation. You want to be subjective. I'm using facts and actual things we can point to and say are tangible. We can't always use an eye test. If it's an eye test, then anybody can say anyone's a superstar legitimately, right? I'm saying with fact, these are my criteria and you need to meet them. If you do not meet them, you do not apply. You can't use subjectivity to make a list. I want to hear your point.
You make no point. What I'm gonna always say is Luka is a superstar. I only bring up Luka because to your criteria, Luka is not a superstar.
He is.
To your criteria, you say be the leader of a championship caliber team. Just because your ass believed that the Mavs was gonna be a championship team, they could have been a championship team. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. You believe that Dallas was a championship caliber team, so all of a sudden now Luka's a superstar? That makes no sense. That makes absolutely no sense.
I want y'all to go back to about, it was either episode 1 or 2, right before we did the preview for the Western Conference Finals. 2 people at this table said Dallas had a chance to beat the Warriors.
I give you that.
One of them 2 people was in this argument. And it ain't me.
I said it.
When Dame played the Warriors, nobody gave the fucking Trailblazers
hold on, wait.
Not one.
But wait, hold on. Both of y'all making points, but to what you, but to his point stands a little because I definitely about to pick that bone with you too when you take out Melo, AI, but then you give Luka that when Melo went West Finals. You feel me? If he didn't run into the Lakers, if Dame don't run into Steph Curry and the Warriors,
and Bron,
do Dame go further?
But that if is the whole criterion of my reason.
But so so the whole question now is, so how do Luka get that when he's still damn near the if in the fifth?
No, he's not,
because Luka, because I said Luka has a chance to beat the Warriors. That makes Luka a superstar. Because I said Luka has a chance to beat the Warriors
and actually get to the NBA Finals when we all knew Damian Lillard wasn't beating that Warriors team, right?
Now let's say this.
That's a good point.
Was the Cavs in 07 a championship caliber team?
Cavs in 07. You're gonna have to forgive me if I don't remember.
LeBron went to the finals against Tim Duncan and the Spurs. Mm-hmm. Was that a championship caliber Cavs team?
They made it to the finals, so they are.
That was not a championship caliber team. They were the best in the East.
So then you are of caliber for a championship.
No,
if you're in the
that does not make
we're gonna have to let the people decide.
That does not make you a championship caliber team because you're the best. There's so many teams that could have made it to the finals against the Warriors with KD.
Almost didn't get past the Pistons.
No, there's so many teams that could have made it in the East to the finals against KD, Steph, and Clay.
Right.
They had no chance of winning. You're not a championship caliber team when you have no chance of winning.
So you're saying no chance means that you aren't of caliber. If you are in the championship game, you are not of championship caliber.
That depends on where the bar is set at. Wherever the bar is set, that depends on where the bar is set. Because when he throw KD and the Warriors in there, we all understand that somebody got to get hurt for somebody else to win.
If we're pinpointing what you're saying right now, Damian Lillard is a superstar.
No.
He made it to the Western Championship. The same as Luka, the Western champ. They did not go to the finals.
But they beat
that's my only problem with what you be saying with that. Is that you don't give it to Dame, AI, Melo.
Come on, man.
Who else you said that to?
Though.
Who else you said to? Dame, Melo, AI.
Once I make a case,
he got to the finals. He got to the finals.
You're right.
Once
just Melo and Dame.
Once it gets broken down that his statement is no longer valid with Dame, and I bring up something that makes it no longer valid, he adds something else to it.
I didn't add anything.
You never started this. They beat the previous Eastern or Western Conference. You said championship caliber team. You are a championship caliber team, and you are the best player on the championship caliber team. Now, because Damian Lillard made it to the Western Finals, you all of a sudden are saying, Luka because he beat the previous Western Conference champs. Like, that sounds stupid.
Since y'all are here with us on YouTube, make sure you go check out our damn near viral short, because you'll hear me actually say that Luka beat the Suns in that clip. In that short that we got on our YouTube page.
No, you're not hearing when we asked you. We asked you what.
Nothing is new.
No
part
of
this. No, I said he beat the Suns.
You're talking about Luka. You're talking about Luka.
Yes, that's what you just said.
Listen, sir.
What he's saying is if you go give Luka that same premise,
it's not about that. It's not. We're talking about superstar. Right. You're talking about Luka specifically.
Right.
Superstar. You said a superstar is the leader of a championship caliber team.
Right.
You didn't say the leader of a championship caliber team who beat or you beat the previous Western or Eastern. You didn't say none of that. You said the best player of a championship caliber team. Am I lying or not?
Yes. So what made the team a championship caliber team? You don't want to acknowledge that no part of that Trailblazers team
they
was
lost. They lost to the champions that won. And so did Carmelo Anthony, if I'm not mistaken.
But they lost. That's what my whole point is.
But,
so you're saying the team that the Lakers played in the first round every year that they won the
what he's saying is also what he's saying is so if they don't play the people that we know go win, do they have an opportunity? Now that's the same lift. That's the same thing with Luka.
Everything. That's what I'm saying. It changes everything. If these dominant teams you can't beat, how can I say that you are a superstar? If you can never beat those teams, your team construction plays just as much of a role in your individual success as does your skill. Yes?
Yeah. You get it to a degree. Yeah. Yes.
So it's like we can't sit up here and not acknowledge that. These teams being constructed the way they are affect you as an individual. Now it's these teams being constructed the way they are, that has to be absolved and is no longer a part of this argument, right? Just your individual performance on that team is what matters. Look at the top scorers in the league. At least one is on a garbage team every year. Does that make him a superstar?
Dame still damn near building on a up and down rocky road and still carrying the team. But so if Dame is on the Lakers, is Dame a superstar?
Dame on the Lakers this year?
If he was on the Lakers this year. this year without Russell Westbrook.
If he helps him get to the dance,
right? I need to see what that team does. Okay. That's what I'm saying. It don't matter to me who you're with unless you succeed with them.
Because he gets snubbed from the All-Star game a lot. You can't put your hand up for that one because he be killing, he be doing his thing. But I think it has something to do with him being in Portland as well.
Exactly.
Get me wrong.
My whole shit. If you're in a position,
and he don't have a ring, but it's also Portland. It's really Portland.
If you're in a position where you can't be seen and your team isn't constructed for you to be seen, how can I say you're a superstar?
It's constructed for him to be seen, but
this
it's Portland.
Who is judging the city off if you're a
no, I'm judging
who
the
is
team.
usually the one that gets over
team.
him in All-Star votes? Who's at the guard position?
Who got voted? Curry every year.
Who got voted over what?
Man. Over Dame for him to get snubbed
for a starter.
It'd be Curry, a lot of people.
When I saw
one year they had Zach LaVine up there.
The year that sticks out to me,
the guard position though.
The year that sticks out to me is when Luka got it over Dame, and NBA players and media all said Damian Lillard by double margins. Double. The only people that said Luka should be starting over Dame was fans, and Luka owns a whole country.
You know what's crazy? Is when we first started the superstar argument, the fans and recognition of the player was y'all original's position. So now Luka getting the votes is hurting him against Dame.
When you have a whole country, yes. Don't do this.
But that's part of the hype.
Don't do this.
That could be part of the hype.
Zaza Pachulia led the NBA in votes one year.
You're right. I'm never disavowing the fact that shit is skewed when it's a fan vote. But are we not still recognizing that those are fans, people that are interested in that individual and not something else? It's not objective.
I think fans want to vote for who they want to see. I think media and players vote for who is an all-star.
Do y'all realize that like Kobe Bryant is like the third or fourth most popular NBA player in China right now?
Okay.
Kobe Bryant.
Okay.
Is what they say. Like it don't have nothing to do with what's actually happening around the world. I get that, and I can appreciate it. Dame is recognized for what he does, but, and this is a whole thing I've always said, is what Damian Lillard is doing, is that what's needed for him to be on a championship caliber team?
Yes.
I've always asked that. We don't know.
Yes.
We don't know what that looks like.
Yes.
We don't know.
Yes.
I think if you throw him up on like, some right pieces, he
would get the job
because
done.
Here's my
if we go argue the Dame and the Kyrie thing, I told him only reason why I had Kyrie over Dame was due to that championship. You feel me? Other than that, they could be going neck and neck most of the time.
I agree.
You feel what I'm saying?
With Dame fold in that pressure of being down 3-1.
That's what we're waiting to see. That's the part that I believe that he could be talking about.
He wouldn't,
but he haven't so far.
But we don't have anything to empirically say no, he won't.
Because I thought Jason Tatum had the it factor last year already. I thought he had the it factor where his it factor was going to triumph.
Hey, Dame, I always got your back, bro.
Steph Curry, you know what I mean, ran away with it.
This man specifically, Dame.
I'm not wavering in my requirements. That's all I'm saying.
Hey,
y'all want to make it so it's exceptions to rules and shit, and then
you got the rules. You got the rules.
No, I made mine, and I'm sticking to it.
You got the rules.
Y'all are making it so that this nigga's a superstar, but then he's the same, but might not be a superstar.
7 minutes left. So look,
that's crazy.
Are we international players? Are they taking over the NBA?
No.
Nah.
Yes, they are.
If we had an international top, if we had a top 7, if we had to build a Hoops with Homies international top 7 with American top 7, who's winning?
The Americans. That's not even close.
I don't know.
So why y'all say they taking over the league?
Give me the starting 5 for the Americans.
How far are we going back?
Right now.
Steph Curry.
Watch this, gonna be crazy.
LeBron. Who am I missing? Kevin Durant. Jason Tatum.
Would you put Kawhi on there?
Let him put whoever he wants to put on there.
AD.
Let him put whoever he wants to put on there.
AD.
How many players is that? 5?
Yeah.
Luka. Embiid. Joker. Greek. Shea. Alexander.
That's not fair. He was born over there because his daddy was in
Murray.
the Army.
Now it's not fair.
Now it's
not fair. Now it's not fair.
They got some players.
Now it's not fair.
I still got you.
Because Boy damn near go up in there too. If I'm not mistaken, they got some.
If Bobo's your 8th,
I'm not saying I'm not gonna use him for the 8th. We damn near called out a better 8 or 10 if in the
Steph,
group.
KD, and Brown already along is fucking retarded.
I hear what you're saying, but Luka, Joker, and Embiid is crazy too. And I didn't even mention Greek.
You know what's crazy? You didn't say Kyrie, but you said Shy under that whole born somewhere else.
Kyrie international, but they book him as American.
But that's what I'm saying. Shy should be international or American.
No, because
Kyrie
Canadian.
was born in.
But who does Kyrie play for? USA.
Right, but that's his citizenship. So it's only based off of who you play with, not where you were born.
I'm basing it off of when
It would
summer
have to be
comes,
citizenship because
where do you
Giannis
play?
don't play for fucking Nigeria, and
I base it off
it's
of.
still
So
international,
I'm
so
basing
I
it off
can
of
check.
in the summer. Where do you play?
Okay, got it. American teams winning.
I got American all the way.
American teams winning.
but now what if they constructed an all-star international team versus an all-star American team?
Are they playing for real?
Because he just threw out fold that we could put like Jamal Murray up in that category for point guard. You feel me? You could put a couple of other people up in that position, and
Is it competitive or is it an all-star game?
competitive?
Oh, then the American team's winning.
For sure.
If it's an
I don't
all-star
know,
game, the international team gonna look crazy because you got Joker just at the top of the key, fucking faking passes, throwing this shit over. It's like a Globetrotter game in there, but the American
With
team's
Giannis and Embiid.
Yep.
Who on that
And
team is better
Luka.
than Kevin Durant?
I would give a fair fade with Greek. He already showed that to
That's
me.
fair. That's fair.
That's a fair fade.
That's
fair.
That's fair.
That's a fair fade.
Is Kevin Durant the best player on the American team?
No.
Damn, they got Steph. Fuck. Hold on. Wait.
It's crazy over there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Steph,
damn,
is Steph gonna guard Luka?
No.
Confused.
Who's gonna guard Steph?
That's no. Good point.
Doesn't matter.
Very good point.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
How many points? How many points is the international backcourt putting up?
Last time I checked, Luka was averaging more than Steph.
He just got back.
See that's somewhat of the thing though, because when you look
Well,
at them four international
Luka's been
players,
leading the league this whole year.
top 7.
He
They
has
already
been
like
leading.
top 5. Like them players, a lot of international players lead right now. Damn near it's like
Yeah, I see what
The top 5 players in the NBA right now, 4 of them are international players.
and that might be due to popularity. Based on like the country, but
Just like
nevertheless,
you said.
they skill set. These 4 players can back it up.
Joker,
Okay.
We're not saying Luka not weak, but he just
Luka?
overhyped sometimes.
Okay.
I love
Embiid,
Luka.
top 5 right now.
Go,
Who-
give me the next one.
And,
Give me the next one. Give me the next one.
and Greek.
I agree with 3 in the top 5.
Who-
I don't
who
think
you-
Joel's in the top 5 right now.
Who else will be? What other 2 is gonna be there
Right now, for
right
me,
now?
it would definitely be Murray.
What?
Murray. Not DeJounte, the other one. The light skinned one. And then Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell would be in my top 5.
Wait a second. You have Murray right now better than Joel Embiid?
Yes.
Which Murray?
The light skinned one.
On Denver?
Denver.
Denver's.
Jamal.
Jamal, yeah. I had a brain fart.
Is
I hate when that happens.
is Jamal Murray in MVP conversation at all?
You just discredited the whole MVP conversation when we had the Dame Lillard thing. It doesn't MVP doesn't mean you're the best. It just means you of value. Those are 2 totally different arguments.
You're telling
This nigga Ramon.
Jamal Murray right now is better than Joel Embiid. I'm done.
You know, now that's crazy.
I'm
That's
done.
fucking crazy.
I'm done. I'm blown away. I'm blown away. That might have been the wildest shit you said. Besides the sweatpants, that might have been the wildest shit you
The
said.
sweatpants. Since you're here with us on YouTube, check out our number 3 most popular short at the
Hey,
time.
bro.
Family. Should you wear gray sweatpants while playing hoop?
Hey, my
Hooping with the
nigga.
homies.
Oh my.
You, my friend,
Yeah.
you got a hell of a reach. You should be a boxer.
About like 7 feet.
That's crazy. Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray right now is better than Joel Embiid.
He was just joking, y'all.
He's not.
Am I? Put it in the comments.
You're dead ass serious.
I'm gonna protect David today. He's just joking, guys.
Put it in the comments.
He's just joking. I promise you.
And this is who I be arguing with.
And I still beat your ass in the Dame one. So
no,
you lose to.
You did not beat me in Dame.
Oh,
shit. You did not beat me in Dame.
Oh shit!
You did not beat me in Dame.
Yes.
I wish I was recording this on my phone.
Hey man. Hey man.
Fuck, I'm gonna pull it out.
Look man. It's been a great day today, man.
It was a wonderful day.
Gotta get his ass.
We try to squeeze
Moan get
as much
himself
stuff
together.
as much as possible.
I'm blown away. I'm flabbergasted that you think Jamal Murray
Don't say it again.
right now is better than Joel Embiid.
Yes.
I thought he was joking for a
Bro,
second.
I was blown away.
I looked at you first. and I
Why?
looked at him.
No, we're gonna answer that on the next one. Why?
I'm blown away, man.
Fuck. Oh my god.
But you know what, y'all?
I was caught by surprise. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You always end with something crazy. You always end with something crazy. I'm starting to think this is
That boy good.
Oh my mama.
And with that said, man, it's been another episode of Hooping with the Homies from AAU to the pros. We out of here.
We out here, man.
Go.
David, what the fuck, bro?
Oh man. Oh my gosh. I was
my
at the
reaction
right
was-
high for that.
My reaction was so
Looking
shocked.
around. I look at all
Hey,
y'all.
I went. I said, hey, did anybody else hear this shit? That's why I looked at you. Like, oh, he's still stuck. I'm already laughing at this.
I couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe you said that.
What? You serious though? For real?
No,
for real? Oh,
My boy.
that's good for TV.
Boy,
I ain't
It
gonna lie
is,
to
it
you.
is, it is.
Boy.
That's you on your blue face shit.
Boy.
Innovative.